What the heck is a modifier? Well, perhaps if you were here a round or two ago, you wouldn't have to ask such questions. I think we're up to round 3 now. We have 15 guesses in the books. I think that the mystery is starting to look like Pink Floyd a little bit. Though, you know, Mother makes pudding, so maybe that explains Mother being first overall. Here we go. Pudding is the ultimate. Bird and Bird Brain. Margaritaville. Oh, well, God. Okay, so he got an impression that his Jimmy Buffett fans actually scored well. Therefore, we go to Margaritaville. See what happens then. Okay, you know what? In fact, on the way home, I was singing Margaritaville and feeling admirable about what a great line that one line is. Like pure genius there. I was thinking about the pure genius of that during my 2 freaking hour walk home. That crazily enough is kind of routine for me. It's on routine on weekends. So on the one hand we have pudding, on the other hand we have Pink Floyd. And that's it, huh? Really? Oh man. 11 hours and that's all they give me. Here's the roll call of past solvers, which I'm not sure if I'm going to publish it, if I'm going to upload that, the part that deals with that or not. There's the 11-hour update, tarot. So just the 2 sets, all this time, and I only get 2 sets of guesses. Margaritaville and Banner. And I don't even have this set up for you properly. We need to start this out by earliest guest number in order guessed. I want this by order guessed. There's the story. It happens that the first guess of the entire game remains the overall number 1. That would have been guessed by Francis, in fact. Okay. I know Francis got the cheapo to extend her streak to 23 consecutive games with a percentage number 1. It's overall and percentage both. So we got Margaritaville, and we had Banner. I think if Miss Markey's bird was chicken, that we could be getting a very interesting message. Well, you know, a food song. How about that? That's like best of both worlds, isn't it? Greyflint gives us a food type song. Presumably Presumably, margaritas hang out in the realm of food, even if it doesn't qualify itself. Bird and bird brain, says Miss Markey. Ah, dear. That reminds me of something else I should be looking up. There's one of these, parrot head. Parrot head is sometimes expressed in 2 words, and it occurs to me that maybe I should do the same with bird brain. Check it as 2 words. So the bird and the bird brain, and the banner, the Margaritaville. Okay. So Parrot Head did well. The Jimmy Buffett fan did well. So why not the Jimmy Buffett song? But if we were doing the Jimmy Buffett song, the mystery would be salt, I think. Or a shaker of salt. Perhaps shaker. Just the 4 anyways. So, and these belong to Miss Markey. Trying to make sense of Budgie. Is it about the bird? Is it about the band? Okay. And are we still at 12,300? Okay, PI is what I need at this point to bring the rest of it up. Pink Floyd's the modifier, but pudding is what I will accept as the mystery. I will tell the guessers if they guess the modifier first. And we are, in fact, still at 12,300, which we express in that manner, dealing in millions. Mystery hits in millions, so there's no millions, there's no 100,000s, but there is a 10,000. Okay, so we take that down to 4. That makes it time to save. And we find ourselves here. I don't know, I kind of want to take a grand look at the whole. Take a more panoramic view of the guesses over here, the guess hits here, and the shares figures right there. Margaritaville. So we are, in fact, going a bit more directly into music. Margaritaville. Yes, songs with cool lines in them. I think that is an excellent way to start off. Okay. I appear to have actually spelled it correctly. Okay. Wikipedia, though, is what I trust above everything else. 0.289. Maybe the most direct thing we've had in terms of music. 33. What does it mean? No thousands, no hundreds, tens. What does that mean? It's a good one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Budgie, Parrot Head, Margaritaville. At 33, comparing to Parrot Head, definitely in the best, right? And where's Budgie? Budgie's right in here. 94. That's a lot. But why does he go to Jimmy Buffett when the original clue is heavy metal? Okay. Banner is next. Banner. David Banner, the Incredible Hulk. He's a comic book guy. 89.6 million. 89.6 mil. 819. That is not bad, is it? No, it's horrible. I don't have a feel for what good and bad is at this point. Okay. Huh. Bird. $58.5 mil. 58.5. 2.83 thousand, which actually has to be considered quite good. Bird brain. Maybe. Kind of a bird brain thing to say, isn't it? I mean, what could be easier than having pudding? $36,900. One. And what does that do? Pudding compilation. Large discs. Italian. Strange symbols. Pounds. Euros. Pudding compilation. Not generally English. Or it comes and it goes. But in any case, it got 1. Thousands, hundreds, tens, 1. And what does that precious 1 do to us? 1 in 1 for 36, which would be kind of okay. Okay, let's check out bird brain as I was contemplating. Do we get the same meaning? 52,400 is more. It's the same 1, which actually means not so good. Okay. And then while we're at it, let us indulge the one from earlier. Parrot head is 2 words. See if that does anything interesting. 25,800. 2. Well, 25,800. Put that up around the 60s or so, wouldn't it? But that's not as high, even before we talk about shares. So I'm not going to worry about that. I believe we have it as it should be. Margaritaville. Well, actually, Margaritaville, Budgie's at 217. Budgie does more with more. That means the Margaritaville is not in the best. It's merely better than Parrot Head. But it doesn't go as high as Budgie. But Bird did quite well. But it trails Mother and Peace. Just those two. I guess it needs to be considered a possibility for the best. We'll have to look at that a little slight closer. Okay. I had a thought about Bird. I think Bird is a bit of a musical word. Bird's the word. We like to fly like birds in song. Okay. Jimmy Buffett. Back to back, very high. But not clearing Budgie. Parrothead, Margaretville, and Anthem. Yes, music's gotten stronger. Music has gotten nothing but stronger now that it has been pursued again. Okay. So at what point do they totally abandon all other avenues besides music? Bird is third. And in this particular instance, I rather like that it rhymes, as Bird Brain goes to last. Okay. Earth Mother, how about that? Mother in Peace. What does Earth Mother put you in mind of? Particularly with music, things that can be construed to deal with music, going very high. And what happens if I YouTube Mother with Pink Floyd? North hits shares. Will there become an obvious go-to song? And you know what? I was also doing do 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 do. But of course I would do that because I've been dreaming the whole way about how my Mysteries modifier is Pink Floyd. So no coincidence there. No coincidence in me doing that, a few bars of that song during my 2-hour walk home. Okay. Ooh, and who has jumped out? Is it Peace? Peace building it up? It is. Peace really pulling away. But Bird is second, though it would appear third. Banner to the bottom, and twice as horrid as anything else. Okay. Not especially progressive, except that music has been pursued in another way, and once again it does well. So I think the team should be about ready to go hard into music, and that ought to be the key to whoops excuse me positive scores. Okay, this batch has just the 4 guesses in it. And we're going to first do these by G. 2, 3, 4. But you know what? With nobody scoring first in anything, I really have no cause to show them full lists. And no real burden to show them plainly. I think this is it. Well, let's see. What are we going for right now? We're going for... Oh, my. Okay. Thank you, Francis. Was I really committed? Was that it? Yeah. Percentages, I was committed. Of course, I would have gone there anyways. I would have gone, oh, darn it. I wouldn't have let that go, even if it was a few minutes. The 53 seconds, once again, idle, and rock. Something that's idealistic or serene and idyllic. But rock, the thing is, rock is general. So as far as Francis's records are concerned, oh, wait a second. Let's do this by earliest guess number. Holding the horses, losing some work. Idols, Brock. 21 guesses. Grave missing Francis now. I guess I might as well load this again. So I had something different loaded. Now I only have to hit the P to bring up Pink Floyd and Pudding. Still 12,300. Pretty stable. Okay. Now the thing is, Francis's record for involving Onos, overall number ones, is blown. So she really needs to get a percentage number one. And I'm about ready to accept that rock might do it. Even though it's a hugely general word and means rocks that you throw a fair amount of the time. And yet I think I'm ready for anything. I'm ready for it to compete in percentages. A simple poem or other piece of writing. Peaceful country life. Happy is a short poem. Rustic life. Huh? I should look at the list with that in mind. 0.436. And 23 thousands, hundreds, tens of ones. Okay, not bad, not phenomenal, but I'm really ready for anything with rock. You know it's the overall champ, but is it? I think I'm being whisked away somewhere I don't want to go. All right, okay, we're fine. It's bound to be the overall champ, but could it actually have a chance in percentage? Could it have a chance in the category Francis needs to make it 8 straight games with multiple percentage number ones. She needs one more to set the all-time record, get it to 8 straight sole possession. 8 consecutive, going for 8 consecutive, a record 8 consecutive multiple Pinot games. 8,000, okay, rock, Pink Floyd pudding, 8.06 thousand, right? No, that's not what we want to deal with. Well, it was 177, right? 8.06 thousand. Shares are in thousands. There's home at 9.29. Good Lord, what's going on here? Let's do this again. Here comes rock, 177. Here comes Pink Floyd and pudding. Please don't give me a different number. So it was 177 million, followed by 8.06 thousand. And what does that do for us? 8 in 177 would not be any kind of percentage champ. In fact, it's not that huge. It does beat Mother. It beats Mother in shares as it beats it in... As it beats it? Yes, as it beats it in percentage. So, yes, okay. The world, it makes sense. The world makes sense. Good deal. It's not the category that... it's not the category to give Francis glory, ultimate glory, but I'll take a number one. I imagine she will too. And it'll be our first transcendent qualified best. Talk about all the things that this great guest is not. That could be an interesting way to pursue a headline. Okay. 367 for rock. And I suppose we go back here and see if anybody snuck in before we go through our process again. God, where does the time go? 8 minutes. Okay, let's see if we can get this one in. Without any new guessers making me lose a certain amount of my work. Yeah, idle actually goes higher than rock. See, percentages and traditionals are not going to be following each other in this one. 21. So now comes traditionals. We do have a traditional champ. That'll cause me to post the bunch of them. Rock, Mother, Peace, Bird. Rock, Mother, Peace, Bird. Mood Anthem. Smile, Saint, Home Eagle, Budgie. In the top 10. Budgie in the top 10 as we go down to 21. Not particularly Margaritaville and Parrot Head, although they do score fine in percentage. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm ready for pretty much anything in the hits area. And well, you know, if you're second in hits, you can't do any better than first in shares, and that would just mean +1, not a big deal. Sort And it's not going to be the tops. Home does win. As you figure it should, with 1.7 billion hits. So it doesn't especially show up in differentials. Okay, back to the drawing board with percentages. We now have a 6-guess batch. 2 standouts and traditionals. Let me see now. So the largest G's, largest percentages. This is how it now shapes up. Rock is actually 4th in percentage. So do people know how to read this? Last chance before I commit. Here we go. Percentages. Full list traditionals because we got a new number 1. And it can be, and we all know about newest in caps actually. That was established earlier. That convention was established earlier. Okay. So the 6 super ones, super new ones, full of traditionals. Rock is one of them. Bird is one of them. Banner is a 3rd. Margaritaville a 4th. In fact, Gravelinks back to back. Guessed back to back by Gravelink and appearing back to back in overall order. Our poem of rustic life is 5. Bird brain 6th. And what is the story with differentials? I don't think there should be a change in it. I don't think we have a new winner. AP smallest. Is that true? No. The best way to deal with this is AP largest. 6 most recent guesses. To be ordered by their differentials. In fact, it's a losing round. 2 positive guesses, 3 negatives. The negative is twice as bad as the positives put together. It's a 9-3 loss. Oh, I never established rankings. Oh, with the new bunch of them. So a team loss as we get a number 1 in one of the categories. Can't say yet that we're trending positive. Okay, AP smallest, to do this properly, AP smallest. No. Actually, excuse me, for my purposes, AP largest, followed by AK largest. Okay. And well, poems suggest lyrics, don't they? We are in the realm of lyrics, so on that basis, you kind of think lyric to lyric, Idle should do well. Okay, wait, AP largest at this point. Or poem to lyric. But no, they do not, their worlds do not touch very much. Two, one, and they're all different. That's kind of interesting. Or for this early, 21012, every incremental step has one and only one represented, and the banner way down there. Although only 2 spots off, who would be the wiser? After, well, let's see, let's keep a couple more spaces. 21 guesses. We are going to have room for growth in the qualified best. So let's take a look at this by shares. 6 qualified bests at last report. We know that Rock is in, but it takes Mother out. At least it takes one Mother out on its way in. So that would put us still at 6 if that's the only movement in the qualified best. So there is Home, way down there, 5.32, quite ghastly. Then Rock. Mother's a former best, no longer. Yeah, then it's just a nice little march. So at this point, Home, Rock, Peace. Mood is 4. Anthem is 5. Budgie is 6. And some nice little scores for Jimmy Buffett fans, but they don't actually go higher than Budgie. So the entire scoop is that Rock transcended over Mother. Rock beats Mother. Puts me in mind of rock, paper, scissors, but I don't know how you would swing that. So the qualified best. Let's bring up an old copy of the qualified best. There they are, 6 of them. Copy, and the most recent one. This time the word qualified best are included. We know about newest and caps now. That doesn't need to be repeated. Home is now more than a round old, so it does not need to be capitalized. Mother is gone. Cut. Put up here as a note on our finger that Mother was transcended. And what goes in its place, keeping it 6 long, is Rock. Home, Rock, Peace, Mood, Anthem, Budgie. And I think at this point that pudding is a long ways off. Yes. And that's what I wanted it to be. Pudding is now a long ways off, not reasonable to guess, given the current situation. Mm. BLT salad, which I'll try not to choke on, as I have during broadcasts past. So yes, we're up to 21 guesses. Francis with a big one. Rock, peace, mood, anthem, budgie. Rock anthem. I mean, if that's if your mind goes straight to rock anthem, might as well guess another brick in the wall next. Not a P, no, but we'll take it. Let's see, I'll take it. Francis is... Rockabins. Rockabins. Which guess was rock chronologically? It's the last one. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to think what's ahead of it in the What's ahead of it on the all-time list? Good was a first guess in Facepalm, and it lasted way up into I think like the 180s as the overall number one. Never topped for like 180 guesses in Facepalm. And then we had country in, I believe, Boiler Room was a first guess of a game that held on for about 36 guesses. And then after that, we might be into the tens. This might be like third on the all-time list. Guess 21. Guess 21 upends the game's opening guess. Upends the game's opener. In traditionals, and transcends over mother in the bests. Not a Pinot, but we'll take it. Guess number 21. Francis's guess number 21. And then the worst man is wrong. Francis. Francis's. Is that a good enough way to? I wonder, does the apostrophe even work anymore? Guess 21 upends the game's opener in traditionals and transcends over mother in the best. And transcends over mother. Game's awfully young to be using short forms. Just in case there's a new player on the horizon. Francis Lucy Pinot. Is it elusive? How elusive is it? The game's awfully young to talk about things being elusive. Pinot to seal. And mother was the closest we had to pudding, too. Okay. How many solves does Francis have in the streak? It starts here. And the first in this series was, in fact, a solve. And she got Goober, so that's 2. After plagiarism, she drops out of sight until holding pattern right here. And she gets a Nancy. That's it. Well, let's talk. Well, that's 13. That's the 13 that when she had the 13 straight games with both an Ono and a Pinot. That record. She had 3 solves during that record. I do know that in Carrie's case, when Carrie had her 11, there were no solves during her 11. 3 out of 13. I guess 3 out of 13, 23%. You're rocking a fairly good percentage. Nothing spectacular. So 3 of 13 during that streak. The one that starts with the one that starts with Port Weinstein. But then we go 9 higher. Let's see. So that's 13. Well, then you go 10 higher to get the full weight of her streak with a percentage number 1. And in those other 10 are very well populated with Francis solves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It actually looks like Feng Shui is. Feng Shui can't possibly be outside of the streak because she solved it. That means she got 1 by definition. So am I just crazy here? 13. Oh, she had 13, but that doesn't include the previous game. So it would seem that, let's see, 13. So there's the one streak at 13. There's also 14 going back. It counts as 14 going back towards the 23 because squishy, where she kept it alive but didn't keep the other streak alive. So this is, in one sense, it's the 13 marker for the purpose of the 23 streaks, the 14. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Right there, she would have been shut out in Pen Pal and had 3 of these 9, 3 of these other 10. Super Cal, Pizza, Overachiever, all during the streak. So 6 solves in the 23, which is better, which is solidly in the 20s. It's about at her career average, in fact. Her career average may even be a little bit stronger. But it's good marks for a human being to solve 6 out of 23. Okay, no reason to indulge this one any further, I don't think. A little bit of admiring, I guess. A bit too much admiring, in my opinion. And the roll call, the Margaritaville, the Bird Brain, the Math, the Rock, way to go. Transcendent #1 in traditionals. Way to go, Francis. Drama, drama, drama. Right, kids? Oh, wait a second. My beautiful book. Oh, yeah, okay, fine. One more time. My beautiful book, the beautiful game. Tune in next time.